Welcome everybody. Last time I received an interesting question from Archer Hawk in America, I think. What defines a master archer, or how would I define a master archer? And that's quite a good question, because when you see, as example in Wudang, in the mountains where they learn these martial arts, you start training and practicing under a master. He got there, of course, for a reason. Then you put every effort in it, and one day you become a master student. When you are the master student, you already are allowed to teach the normal students, under the guidance, obviously, of your master. And later, when you develop a certain level, your master will know, then he will bring you to his master, to the grandmaster, and in front of the grandmaster you have to perform, and the grandmaster will decide if you are worthy getting the master title or not. We of course don't have such a system in archery, so maybe there are some self-claimed schools and they whatever pretend to be, but there is no master degree in archery which I would know of. And when the question is what defines a master archer, I would say, first off, you need to know how to shoot every bow, be it a reflex bow, be it a compound bow, be it a Olympic recurve, bare bow, long bow, semi-recurve, what have you. Every style of bow you need to be able to perform. I would even say perform different shooting styles, that you have whatever thumb draw, and you have 3-finger, and maybe even pinch draw and Slavic and what have you. Everything masterful, obviously. You need to know the safety rules and everything. You need to know the parts of the bows and then how to care of your bow and everything. That would then kind of make sense if you call it a master archer, because again in Wudang you don't become a master only in one weapon. You need to study every weapon and every hand form, and then you will become a master. Only with one weapon you will not, so only with the saber it doesn't help, you don't become a master then. So, and the same here, I believe, so only with one kind of bow you cannot be a master. Different now when you say, okay, let's say traditional archer, master in traditional archery, that narrows it already down, so you don't have to worry about compound and modern recurve Olympic stuff like this. Or you say a master in Asiatic archery, then it narrows it down even more. Then you can talk about only reflex bows and maybe a Yumi in Japanese, but you still need to be able to shoot them properly. And what is more important, you need to be able to teach, because every master student already starts teaching, and as we know, if one teaches to learn, you will improve your skills while you teach. So I would say everyone who is remotely in the realm of being a master in his craft should have taught at least 100, I would say at least 500 students, because then you really learn something. And I can tell from experience, 13 years Malta, more than 70,000 students, then you know what you're talking about. So I would say first define what kind of master. When it's master archer, then every bow, every style, everything, and of course the knowledge of teaching and being capable of teaching. There are many good archers, but they are bad instructors. There are decent archers, but they are good instructors, and you need to be both. You need to be a good archer and you need to be a good instructor, and you really need to be able to bring along everything you know that you can teach. And if you are master archer, you need to be able to teach every discipline, from compound to the reflex bow, from 3-finger to thumb to pinch to Slavic to what have you. So this is my opinion. Some people might not like that, but it was a question for me and I give my honest answer. So that's why I see myself still not as a master archer. I might be quite good in teaching archery and in doing things, and I might have a little more knowledge than maybe an average archer might be, but I still would not consider myself master archer. That's my take on it. Now it would be interesting how you see it, how you would define master archer. It's an interesting discussion, I think, because it would clear up some things. Of course, in Indonesia, many call me always when I tell them happy birthday, thank you, master, but it's for them, it's more a thing of respect. But I see it differently. You need to earn this to be a master, not just somebody calls you master. I might be a shifu for some or whatever, or the uncle in Indonesia, but I'm not a master. So let me know in the comments how you define master archer, what you think, and if we should go further. Because I have one thing. In Malta with Danny, we are finalizing now the grading system for the normal students up to the level of where you start teaching someone. That would be then the last grade, like belts in karate. You get different color patches, and in the last level you need to be able already to teach someone at least one style. And then we could get this thing even further in the trainers to certain, levels of becoming kind of like what I defined now as a master, that you get there even in a grading system for archery instructors. Interesting journey. I like this idea. Thank you very much, Archer Hawk, for asking this question. It was interesting even for me to think about how to define master archer. Very nice. Thank you very much. So these are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and it will open for every discussion, but please keep it in a nice way. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.